Hello, this is Miho from Canada. How are you guys doing? I hope your mental and physical health are good and fit. So today I'm going to talk about this question to yourself in order to change the perspective to live comfortably and peacefully. What else could this mean? When you encounter something that disadvantageous to you, it seems, and you start thinking about what could this mean, and you start to react. So for example, this thing really just happened to me. So 2 days ago, I came home from flight, and there is a message saying one of your flights operated on such and such date. There is a coronavirus confirmed case on the flight. So in that case, we have two choices. One is to quarantine yourself for 14 days from that flight, that confirmed case, and then you clear after the 14 days. That means you literally don't go to work and just stay away from people and self-isolate, right? And number two is you get tested by the company, and then as soon as you're negative or the clear, and you're back on duty. So you do your test and you can go back flying. So when I first heard about this, you had a case on your flight, my reaction was a couple of things like, oh, it really came. That was my first time. So, literally it came to me. And then the second one, I had a plan to meet running friends to run together. And that plan has gone. Like I've been so waiting for it because I've been working for so many days in a row and oh shoot, right? And number three, that would restrict me from, doing things freely. Like, oh shoot. And also, could I get subject to be tested? Like, I don't really want to, but what does that mean? So it was not all good things. It was more of the negative, side of the reaction that I had at first. And I was really, really tired besides that. So I get really kind of upset because it really disturbed my flow of my days off. And, but when you think this question to yourself, what else could this mean? So the actual facts, which here is you had a confirmed case on your flight, it's neutral. That's what it is. And then we as a human beings put the meanings to it, like I just did. Oh, it's in my disadvantage. Like I have to stay home and isolate, or I can't meet friends that I planned for. I had to cancel this, or it just restrict my freedom to go out freely. Those things, right? But what else could this mean? When I stay home, that means I have more time. Although it's already been a week since we heard it, so I have a week to myself. Means I don't need to go to work, and I just gain my downtime. So I can do stuff like, making videos or doing around the house that it's being accumulated over the days that I was gone. So that's a different perspective. And actually seeing friends, I could do that, after I'm clear. And if I get tested and back on duty, I'll be flying anyway, so that, it's not much of the huge difference. And I thought, okay, it's not a big deal. I'm feeling good, and, it's good to have the downtime. So that's my thought of what else could this mean. And when you think from just one perspective, you're only looking at the one area of the facts. When you think about the cup, right, and it has a different side, maybe you're looking from the side only, but it could be in a different perspective, meaning that it could be looking from the top or the bottom or maybe on the other side. And depending on where you look at, even the cup is the fact, but it looks really different. If it has, the pattern on the cup, you can only see it from the side. You cannot see it from the bottom, right? So that's the concept, that you need to put yourself into this floating mode of thinking. What else could this mean? What else could this neutral facts mean? So it's not only one thing. It could be a different size to it. So that's how you need to train your brain to look at the facts. What else could this mean to you? So that's what I did. And in this way, you feel much ease, and you can live your life in a very comfortable pace and peaceful way. So there is always a different perspective to look at from one fact, which is the neutral. And we as a human beings put the meaning to it. Actually, that's the gift that we have, because how you perceive it is depending on you and your thoughts and your feelings. So if you just wanted to see it in one way, it's really missing a lot of opportunities to look at in a different perspectives. So it needs a little bit of training, because I always look at the one way, because the way you brought up to see things, or the experience you had in the past, that makes you look in just one perspective, because you just only know to look at one way. But when you see other people's perspective, like, you'll be surprised, like, oh, that's how you look at things. It's like the cup analogy. Like, when you have the cup, you could see from the top and you could see from the bottom, and you have the different view. But the cup itself, it's the fact that it's a neutral thing. So that's one way of making your life much smoother and ease and harmonize with yourself. So take care and see you in the next video. Bye bye.